Hey you guys, welcome to Ashley's Intuition Show. What's up? This is a reading for my Sagittarius for January 2023, y'all. Right, we in January of 2023. I was just talking to my aunt about how I remember graduating from high school when it was like, hey, you better get into something because if you don't, time just gonna run right on past you. And that's exactly what the hell I feel like is going on. And I've been out of high school for a very long time. And yet, life has passed. But it passes when you're having fun. It passes fast when you're having fun. So all you gotta do is perceive things as fun shit. So you could just pass on through it. Like, for real shit, y'all. This is a general reading for Sagittarius for January 2023. Oh, okay. You guys, this is a general reading, so if it resonates, follow means, place where it needs to be. If it doesn't resonate, leave it where it is, or I pass this message on, because I do believe Spirit giving me a message to share to you, for you to share to others, so feel free to share this message. Someone could have seen or are seeing sevens. It's to accept change that's coming. Whatever change in a situation that you've been, it's like you didn't want to go and make decisions on it because you weren't comfortable. It took you out of your box. It took you out of what you normally would deal with. And it could be work, it could be a relationship, it could be anything. But it took you out of that feeling. Like, you got 7, 8. Yes, I want to start off with the Oracle deck. Because when I was channeling for you guys, it's like, Saggies, y'all know what y'all need to do. It's like, I don't need that type of guidance. That's not the guidance I'm looking for. It's like you more so need to hear, it's going to be alright. You know it is. But we all feel that way. There's change coming. I got the 2 of Swords and the Lover's card and the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Wands in reverse. No longer are you looking at a certain situation as overwhelming. I think it used to give you anxiety. I think that's where this came from. Like something you would think about the moment you thought about it, be like, I can't. You was just trying to figure out what it meant. Because like you're more so of a feeler. So you experience feelings more than you experience anything else. Any other sense. The psyche sense. That is, the energy is what you feel. And I feel like every time you thought about a certain situation, it kind of just made you, and I think it was definitely love. Sorry for the pause, but if y'all see like how her hands is crossed and the spirit hands is crossed, oh, look at that. it's like you have a clear understanding of, or you will get this clear understanding of why things happened the way it did, and why it unfolded the way it did, and why didn't you know at certain times and periods of when you asked, and now is the time for you to know. It's because you were being shielded. You have higher powers that shield you from things that they know you can't, not that you can't handle, but that will be overwhelming at that time. So you become, you get shielded. They'd rather for you to stress about why you don't know than to have something happen or show you something that you're not ready for. Remember, you are a fire sign. 7 of Wands in reverse. You no longer are looking for, so you see how it looks up, right? You are like looking for a spot to put your stick. Looking for a place to figure out where you belong and what you're supposed to be doing, not knowing that you truly are the leader. So I don't even know why you're looking for a spot. I mean, you belong up front. So you had the 10 of Cups upright. The moment, which I feel like this has already hit. I feel like this is past cards, like recent past. The moment that you let go of figuring out where you belong, because you think you look like the rest of these sticks. You don't, baby. You stand on your own. You stand out when you go out. When you leave out, you stand. Do you see her outfit? Like, she stands out. You stand out. Somebody sees that too. Ooh. So we have the 10 of Cups. Once you realize that you are not searching for a purpose, you are in your purpose, or you're damn near close, things will fall in line. Everything that it's right here. I think you already have found your purpose, and like, this is just giving us more so of an assurance that this is what's happening, this is what's coming, this is what's next, this is what we do from here on out. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. The 2 of Swords. Ooh. Slippery fingers. You got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Tower in reverse. Something is taking you out of your character, but it's for a good reason. It's not like you're doing it for the, for the fame or for clout, anything like that. It's just, it's taking you out of your comfort zone, because you have to start realizing that everyone don't handle situations like you. See how we try to balance everything, feet in water, feet on land, hands down, lower to the, like, it's not a scale or anything. It's just us just hoping that all the water falls in the cup at the same damn time and not spill. So it's like, that's what this is telling you. Like, basically, you're always doing that. This cycle that you've been on is tiresome. Can't always be like that, but it came out in reverse. I mean, it's up to you guys, upright, but anyway, I like it better this way for me. It's like I'm reading to somebody across from me, but anywho, which I am. But anywho, the Temperance card for me in reverse, and also it's 4. It's like you enjoy being busy. You enjoy being content on something that you know is going to work out for you. Or you just see a vision that other people can't see. So you have the Queen of Wands in reverse as well. So these two go together. Something in your situation is making you feel like you just, ooh, shit. Okay. You just don't want to deal with it. It's like it's pulling you to What do they tell you? You're not being who you truly are. But it's okay. It's not a bad thing right now. Sometimes you have to tell little white lies. Sometimes you have to say you're okay and you're not okay. Sometimes you have to do things that you goddamn wouldn't do if you was you. Being you at that moment. We all play roles, and I feel like at this moment you're starting to realize that I gotta do what I need to do. I feel like you're being pulled out of your comfort zone. That's what that is. They snatching you right on out for you to understand that this is too comfortable. And sometimes shit gotta be shaken up. So with that being stated, it's like you have a business plan, or you have a relationship, or you have a job ship that you're in, or a family ship. And it's like you don't see you for who you are, but they see you for who you are. However, the decisions and the things that you have to do is take you out of your character, because this is normally not who you are. Take it good or bad. I just feel like that is. I'll do these are my opal cards. Yep, boom. 22, 24, and 48. I feel like there's something big coming this week for you guys. I don't know if you've been working on something, or there was something that you was asking, but the pedestal and the moon card is revealing everything that's needed within the cold part of your heart. So it's like you was feeling cold about something and numb about something. You had a feeling that you never thought you could have, but people don't realize when you're done, you're done. The moon card and the pedestal is as if you took this one situation, this one thing, and upped it to a point where I keep saying 12-12 throughout this reading. So you guys, do your due diligence. But 12s are basically the beginning of self, and knowing that you need the help that you need. So with the 2s is a couple, and understand that whether or not if this is a job ship or not, you have to rely on other people to become great. It is what it is. That's why we are connected in the form of energy and everything else. If you notice, we sync. Everything syncs together. Okay, so with that being stated, this right here is you now realizing that you was putting energy into something that didn't matter. It's bigger than that. And now being able to see the bigger picture is a wonderful thing. You stepped right on out of it. And I think that people around you did not think that this was going to play out the way it did. They did. They really did. But so what? That's the point. I was just talking about that. Like, I know people be like, oh yeah, you know, people be jealous. Yes, but jealousy for other people, because I really don't have that in my bones. Like, I don't even know why, because I know anything that I see other people have, it's even as patience, I'm not going to be jealous, because I know I can work on myself to get it. Material things, come on now. I can work to get that. I ain't got to worry about that. That's what I want. I'm going to get it. But it's a part of the process. I think starting back over in this relationship is what y'all need to do, because you have the courting card, and I want you to understand the difference between courting and dating. So the dating phase is in the beginning. You're going to see several people. You're not going to stick with one person. You're trying to figure out who's who. You ain't sleeping with everybody. You just figuring out what is going on. When you get to the courting stage, you actually pick somebody you would rather walk this line with, walk this trail with, no matter what anyone has to say. Because if you can look, like, I love these cards because I read into them and I've read them. One of the grandmothers on the side is not really happy about the relationship. However, because if you saw the face, you'll see. But This is the Hoodoo Tarot. So if y'all need to get these cards, this is what I'm reading from. I just love this card because you gonna have people, even down to family, the thickest of the family, where you honor everything they say because you know Big Mama gonna tell me the right things. Grandma gonna say whatever need to be said. Nana gonna definitely look out for me. But for you to continue in a courtship with someone, it's remarkable because you have other people look at it like, you know, I broke out one because my mother ain't like him and I just couldn't even deal with it, or my grandmother said she ain't shit, or my grandmother said he ain't no good for me, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. But then you see this. So this is a choice of itself, and if you actually take a look at this, y'all. Walk by faith, not by sight. Whatever your heart is telling you to do in the next 2 weeks, yo, do it. Do it. Do it. I know it feels crazy for the name of love, but if you're not being harmed or hurt or disrespected, then I feel like, why not? Why not? Why not you? You know? Let's make that happen. You are being guided, y'all. Look at how comfortable this is. It's like being comfortable in your skin. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. You got the daughter of sticks. So someone's rushing into you. So I don't know if you are dealing with a Taurus or a air sign, or let's clarify. Let's clarify these cards. The daughter of sticks from the Hoodoo Tarot. Please clarify. My hands are so slippery. Okay. Alright. Feel excited about this, man. Somebody new with some new attitudes. Some kind of new attitude coming through in this motherfucker. Okay? Alright. Look at this shit. Stop. The Knight of Swords. Ambitious. Fast thinking. As a young person, I just feel like it's energy. Like this is you, or this is your significant other. I'm not getting job or none of that shit. I be trying, y'all. I be trying to get out of the love thing because, ooh, yeah. People be cursing me, y'all. I just read the cards, my man. I just read the cards. But, somebody's 25 or they're having their 25th birthday this year. And I feel like this is going to be the year that you asked. You know how that perfect trip that you taken, you know, even things that went wrong on it was still perfect, you know, perfectly wrong. That is what's coming. It's like you're doing more for yourself this go around, which you should be. I feel like you didn't nurture yourself enough, and that's why you was bringing in so much trauma. You have the Strength card and you have the Death card in reverse. I'm gonna end that right there. So if you was feeling stagnant and you felt like someone hurted you, or I hate to say it, you know, like you were the victim in something, listen, you're the victim if you want to be the victim, okay? No matter what happens to you, you have the ability to change your paradigm and know that your paradigm, however, you know, because people pronounce it differently, but, you know, changing your thought process and how you think about certain things and accepting certain information changes your life. So if you get bad news, is it really bad news? It altered something, but did it fix it on another scale? Did it fix something else? You know, like, stop perceiving things as always, oh, that's the devil, oh, that's the demon that is behind. No, listen. You ask for certain things. Say, okay, for instance, I can use my life. Certain things I've asked for in life, it came to fruition. A lot of the things majority of the things I asked for comes to fruition. Now, I must say, because, you know, there's no time limit on it. However, but when it comes to fruition, sometimes it doesn't come the way that you expected it to come, but it came. And it's all in how you perceive it and how you accept it. And understand that certain things have to be moved around for what you've asked for. All right, boom. For instance, you got people playing lottery every day, right? Oh, I'm going to win this $1 million, this $1 million, this $1 million. Can you imagine how many people's lives have to be altered for you to win this $1 million? So you have to understand that it's all connected, and it comes with patience, but not just with patience. You have the understanding that life has to happen for life to happen. You have to go through trauma sometimes where you look at it as trauma, but look at it as you're getting closer and closer to the things that you want. And I know that sometimes that's easier said than done, because I feel like somebody lost somebody. I feel something like you didn't understand why am I going through this, why do I have to experience this, you know, why. And I get it, but why not you? I've been through so much trauma that I have to now say to myself, why not me? Because it brings on the strength. It brings on the person that's needed for the next decade or two. Okay? You have things going on. That's how you too. Or whatever. As long as God would like you on the surface, darling. You're going to have people coming up and trying to tell you something about a situation you've been asking about this whole entire week. I don't know. It feels like you've been asking for it for a long time. It's like a cycle that you've been going through. You have the infinity sign. Listen, whatever information you get this week, take it with a grain of salt, okay? Say, oh my goodness, is that so? And keep it moving. Why I say that is because right now we are definitely in a rush away, and I believe it's not cancer. We just ended the cancer, but you know, sometimes it still linger. Some people are going to take things that's being said the wrong way. Just like if someone's to text you something, it could be perceived however. And that's what I keep getting in this reading. It's all in how you're looking at the things that's happening around you. Okay, you can't talk to this certain person. You can't be around this certain person. You can't, or you can be around this certain person. Or you're partying, you're having a good time. All of these things fall into the path of getting you what you deserve, what you require. Okay, so just be patient. You have, what's up? I need rain a bit. It is an auspicious time for new beginnings. I said this the other day and I couldn't get the word out. But no, it's true. It's auspicious time for new beginnings. Like, it's just look for them in every pocket you go through. Like, people will, you probably made a lot of people upset. But that's a new beginning in it. Because look, okay, now you look at life a little differently because of me, okay? Shalom. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. Put that shit to the side. I can't make it up. We just talked about it. Listen, fix your mood, get your money, get your love, do what you need to do, and not worry about other people's emotions, or you need to fix yours. Moon and Sagittarius. Come on, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Be prepared to be adaptable as plans you have laid may take an unexpected course. Moon and Scorpio. Negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. It's time for you to take on some hobbies, because something's going to hit where you're not going to understand it instantly, but then you will. You'll be like, oh, okay, I learned. This is what I need to know out of this situation. No, it didn't kill me. I figured it out. I'm good. You have the Moon in Capricorn. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security, which I already just read. That's what needs to be done right now. It's an auspicious time for a new beginning. Okay? So right now, this is like clear. Be prepared to be adaptable, as plans you have laid may take an unexpected course. It didn't say that it would be a horrible, dreadful course. It's all in how you perceive it. It may take you out of your box, which I feel like it's going to do, but at the end of the day, this is where you will be at. I promise you. That's what's in it. You got to understand that it comes with patience. It comes with understanding your lessons. It comes with teaching other people lessons and not being scornful or judgmental. It also comes with the emotional concern where you have to understand that your emotions don't always count. You need to put that shit aside because it's not always about you. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing your financial security. So whatever happens, take whatever you can get from it and go and keep doubling that shit. That's it. You can't sit back and ponder. It's time to go. Let's go. Okay? Like you said, you guys, anything you need to know is inside of the description box. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support and love and grace and light and moon. See you guys. I'll talk to you soon.